Marion Emberson is joining us today, and she has some embossing techniques with an international flair. You're going to show us how to do some different things with embossing powders, right, Marion?
I am, yeah, multicolour embossing.
Multicolour, okay.
Multicolour, yep. Okay, I'm started off, when I've done this card here, I'm just going to do a border for you first of all. And this is just going to be in one colour. So I'm going to ink up my stamp.
And is that a special kind of ink that you're using then?
I'm using a watermark.
Okay,
ink,
and that's a pigment
which is a
ink.
pigment ink, yeah. Pigment ink has got a glycerine in it, which means it stays wetter longer to enable you to get your embossing powders on there. Because you wouldn't want to use an alcohol-based ink because it would dry too quick.
Because we want the embossing powders to actually stick to the pattern.
So then I'm just going to pour this straight on here.
Liberally over the top.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter how much you use because you're just going to shake off the excess.
And then the excess you can put back in the
which
bottom.
I'm going to give to you.
Yes, I'll take that on one side.
Thank you. And then I'm just going to heat that. When you heat it, just hold it in one position and you'll see it turning. As it starts melting, you'll see it changing. And once you see it start changing, like here it goes now.
It looks like copper.
Yep, and then you can just start moving it along. Just go along the design. You don't want to go too fast because they're like that because you're just dispersing cold air in there. So you just keep it going at a constant speed like that and it just melts the whole thing down.
Oh, it's just like magic.
Well, the thing is, it's always best to underdo it because you can go back and do a little bit more. But if you overdo it, it'll go flat into there. So you just keep an eye on it. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So then this is where the magic is now.
All right, so this is where you're going to do the multicolour, right?
I'm going to take my lids off, so I'm all ready. I'm going to take one of those back. Same thing, going to ink up the stamp. I'm going to put the tag actually direct to the stamp instead of taking the stamp direct to the tag. So I'm just going to pop that on there. And just by pushing against it, that's transferring the ink onto
now
the
that's
tag.
a clear stamp, but I know that that's musical notes, right? The musical note design.
Yep. Yeah, photopolymer
That's really
stamp.
pretty.
Okay, so, and you can see the design on there.
Yes, I see it there.
And I'm just going to pinch it in a few places. I'm just going to pick it up.
Kind of like a little pinch of salt.
Yeah, you don't want to do it too high because it will come out, it won't be defined enough. Yeah, so
you do need little concentrated patches of powder, right?
So can I get you to just
take
that one from
away
me again? And then I'm going to use another colour. I'm just going to pinch that.
And there's lots of colours to choose from, I'm sure.
Loads, yep, absolutely loads. So I'm just going to do the same thing, if we could just get rid of that.
Okay.
And then what I'm going to do with a third colour, this time I'm going to cover the whole thing. And this is going to go in any areas that didn't get covered by the pinching.
By the first two colours, right.
Okay. So just give that a
gorgeous.
Tap.
All right.
And then we're just going to
Now that embossing powder looks as if it's got glitter in it. Is it a special?
Yeah, this last one has. It's a glittered one, yeah. It's actually got a pearl in there as well. So we're just going to do the same thing, just hold it in one place.
Oh, it's just starting to sparkle.
Yeah. So you're going to get that sparkle effect in the areas that didn't go on there because I wouldn't have covered the whole thing just by the pinching.
Right. Oh, wow, that's brilliant.
It's lovely, doesn't it? You just go along like that.
Oh, that is really neat.
And then that's a multicolour embossing. Like that.
Of the music notes. Yep. I like that, Mary. Now, how did you do the little hearts? And you have a tag on there too, right?
Yep. So I've done a little banner as well. Okay, so that's just stamping the word along there. And then the same with the hearts. I've picked one of the colours that I've used. So I used the copper to do the border. And then this time I'm going to use the platinum to do this one on here. So it's just sort of using some of the colours that are within the design.
Within the three colours, yes.
Yeah, so it picks
They say
it
everything is good in threes, right?
Absolutely. Like chocolate.
Like chocolate. I like that.
So I'm just going to take that one away.
All right, let me do that.
So when that's embossed, we'll then just cut those out and it's going to come out like that. So it picks up really fine detail as well.
That's really nice. Well, let's just look at the card because then you added a little bit of tulle to the tag, right?
Yep, give it a bit of softness.
And then
on the other card as well, I've done exactly the same design, the same layout and everything, but I've just done it in different colours. And then on these ones, so same effect, I've done this one, I've done the green with gold. So the same thing, so that's just using 2 of the colours.
Right.
And then on this one here, this is just a paper flower, and then I've stamped onto the paper flower, and then I've taken gold, sprinkled it on, and then I've covered it in silver.
That's really good. That's really great.
Like,
Marion, this is brilliant. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.